I don't know if this will be a video that I ever post, or if I just send directly to somebody, or if I just keep. But I feel like I need to talk about something. I was out driving tonight and got behind a vehicle that 3 of the letters on the plate matched my ex's vehicle. The color was the same, the model was the same. I was sure it was her car. And I finally got a chance to pass the vehicle, and there's a guy with glasses driving it, and it was definitely not her. And I'm about 80% sure she would never let somebody just randomly drive her car around downtown, so it wasn't. While I was sitting behind that car, I got really nervous and anxious. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna have to pass her so I can see if it's her or not. And then the next thing, it's like, okay, well, do I smile and wave? Do I look over, verify it's her, and just keep driving? What do I do? And then I got up next to the car, and when I realized it wasn't her, my heart broke. Despite everything that's happened and all the self-hate that's come from the ending of that relationship, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. I feel like that she was the person for me, but I just wasn't good enough. The fact that just the chance of even seeing her made me feel that way. Not even being for sure that it was her, knowing that I was going to get to see her or even talk to her. But just the chance that I might get a glimpse of her face. I know it sounds stupid. I know there's plenty of people in the world that have gone through the exact same thing. And what really sucks is I can't just text her and say hi. I can't send her an email and say hi. I can't call her. I can't drive by her house and see her and her daughter and her dogs. Since the day I moved out, I haven't talked to her. I moved out on Mother's Day, and it's almost Christmas. And, the woman that I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with, the woman I was madly in love with, didn't even say goodbye. I didn't even get to say goodbye. It's probably why it hurts about as much as when I think about my mom. Because I didn't get to say goodbye. One day she was there, the next day she wasn't. And, with my mom, I know I will never see her again. But with my ex, there's that one chance in hell that I might get a glimpse of her. And I almost feel like that makes it worse. I just don't get it. I don't know why she hates me so much. I really don't understand what I did to deserve to no longer exist. I mean, how bad of a person do you have to be for someone to just completely and totally refuse to even acknowledge you live? You know? I don't get it. You know, I get, like, not wanting to be friends and being upset. But I don't think I could ever just flat out ignore somebody like that. You know, I get growing apart, I get not talking to somebody from time to time, but you know, I think that has to be the most painful thing possible for me. Everything else, the wanting to kill myself, the self-harm, all of that is nothing compared to knowing that a person that you would do anything for wants nothing to do with you, and all that other shit. You know, why do you hate me so much? How did I hurt you? I know how I failed you. I know I wasn't good enough. I know that no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get done what you needed, and I couldn't be the person you wanted me to be, and I became a girl, and that just made it worse. How? I think the thing I miss the most is she would send me messages and she called me my heart. You know? I've been vague enough that I'm gonna post this just in the small hope and prayer that you actually do lurk and watch these. I miss my best friend. I know I'll never be your partner again, but damn it. You made so many good changes in my life, and you were such a strong influence for everything. It meant so damn much to me. I miss you. As stupid as it sounds, I still love you as much as as the first day I told you that. I never quit loving you. You quit loving me. I never gave up. I kept trying till the very end. And I know this just sounds beyond stupid, that I would just be so wrapped up over somebody that I was never good enough for, who doesn't even care. I wish I could get over you. I wish I could still be here, Travis. I wish that never would have changed. Maybe then you could have forgiven some of my stupidity. But then on the flip side, I think about it, and I think that, maybe you never loved Travis either. Maybe I was just an infatuation. And then by the time you realized your mistake, I was already moved in with you, and it was too late for you to just have to. You figured you'd deal with the long term and then be rid of me once I was stable again. I thought long and hard about it. Because had you truly 100% loved Travis as much as you claimed to, you would have been able to love me too. It wouldn't have mattered. None of it would have mattered. I happily forgave every one of your flaws. A lot of your flaws are actually strengths in some ways. I just can't handle them. Well, I just needed to get that off my chest, I guess. Sad thing is, you'll probably never see this because you probably don't even know that I post videos on Facebook, on YouTube. You probably don't care. But you know what? That's okay. It's your life. I'll finish grieving someday. That's all I can do. I still miss and love my mom. I'm still trying to deal with that too. But I'm stronger than I was, and I will survive. I don't care if you see this 10 years down the road. The door's still open. I'll always be your friend whether you want me to or not. If you need me, I'm there. There's not one person in my life that I've given up on. I guess with the exception of my family, because of how they treated me. I just couldn't take that anymore. I have plenty of friends that had no problem with Travis, but they want nothing to do with Rebecca. But goddamn, if they called me tomorrow and said, I need help, I'm fucked, I'd still come running. As stupid as that sounds. All I have is my heart. That's all I can give. I have nothing else. Alright, well, I think I made a fool of myself enough on this one. I'm sure I've mentioned enough details that you'll figure out what I'm talking about without everybody in the world knowing who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. All I can say is I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what I did, but I'm sorry. You have to believe the last thing that I ever wanted to do was hurt you or your little girl. And how the hell I hurt you enough for you to just completely and totally do what you did? I'll never understand it. That's all I got to say about that. I've got to get my shoes back on and go back out driving because I need money. Well, for everybody else that's not her, thanks for watching me bitch and moan and whine. Have a great night.